Yeah, and you get thrown out for perving.
Let's just rewind the conversation 10 seconds. I'll press record. What was it you just said?
What was that?
Gym.
Yeah, I find gym intimidating, man.
Why?
Because it's just like this. It's just people there going ham sandwich with the weights and and like and then they're going out to go and drive a bus.
What, like, I just took a shit before I went to the gym, or I'm going to take a shit while I'm doing my last rep.
Do you really need that much power for what you're doing? You're going to go home and make a sandwich.
Sometimes I do, bruv. I feel like you're attacking me as a guy that's gone to the gym a couple of times. I feel you're attacking me, bro.
No, but these guys are muscle bound.
Oh, dread.
Like Ronnie Coleman. You know Ronnie Coleman?
He was way too big.
Lightweight, baby. Have you seen that? Do you know he's a police officer as well?
Yeah.
He's actually a police officer. He used to eat this whole chicken for lunch in his squad car. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. Have you seen the documentary on it?
No, I've not.
Yeah. Sad though. He broke both his legs.
Lifting like too much, basically. And his back.
Yeah.
Nutter. Anyway, should we start the show?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
You serious?
So yeah, this is How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Funk Butcher.
Ow, of course. Just bust money. There are many ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing one with us.
Daddy Longlegs, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Mash up himself. Big shout out to all that's listening via the Apple Podcast app, via iPhone, via Acast, which works on an iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry.
Yeah, man.
People still using Blackberries.
Nah, if I'm honest, that's just on the script for jokes, I think.
Okay,
I think every week, Billy's going to add like an older phone on it as well.
Chucking shade.
Yeah, on
do you know what,
Acast that works with cup and string.
Do you know what? Let's not make fun, because we're actually in times of austerity. So there are probably some people out there that haven't been able to get their upgrade. They're still using the BlackBerry. They're QWERTY keyboard gang.
You mean they're still like on an iPhone 5?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Still playing Snake.
Ooh, what a QWERTY. Ooh.
Big shouts to Frankie Clarence, Stephanie Scott, Eddie, and Jack Marion.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. If you like us as much as we love you, we put a little link in the description. Click it and chat some shit about us. Feel free. I think there's someone in the comments that just did middle finger signs because we asked them to a little while ago. Yeah, give us a middle finger. I'm cool with that. I like that. Yeah, what you been on this week, bro? Before we get into our killer bits, how are you as a person, bro?
As a person,
I feel like I don't talk to you during the week. Now, you know what, Funk? Let's just be real with the listener.
Yeah.
What me and Funk do is now we don't communicate as much as we usually do throughout the week. Yeah. So we can save it for the show. But now I'm just like, Funk, we'll just save it for the show, man. Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like we can talk some good gas. Yeah. Like, you know, even even Billy made a comment about the gym just before we press record, which we shouldn't really put on there because it shows how misogynistic he is, really. It was if what Billy said was a drink, it would be smut juice.
Smut juice.
That's what it would be. Billy just dropped a smut juice comment. But yeah, me and Funk, we don't talk as much. So when I'm asking Funk how his week was, I genuinely, apart from looking at a bit of social media, don't know what's going on. Yeah. How's your week, bro?
Looking at a bit of social media. No, basically, I've been trying to keep active. Yeah. Been playing loads of football. Mm-hmm. I've got a newfound love for gymnastics.
Gymnastics?
Yeah, gymnastics. I'm trying to be the first black ninja out here.
You're like, what? Are you doing actual gymnastics classes, or are you doing those adult things where people go run around? We should really do that, Bill. But those adult things where people run around.
I just find that there's a whole muscle groups, plural, that aren't being used. And really? I found out in my first session of trying to do a back somersault. And I felt like a man, but afterwards when I woke up in the morning, I was in aches and pains. Like I'd done a full session workout at the gym.
Where did you feel it?
You feel it in the top of your back, lower back. You feel it everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, man.
What happens if you fuck up a backflip though? Couldn't you end up in hospital?
Yeah, you could break your neck, man.
I can't do that, man.
That's what makes me even more sexy to the ladies. I'm doing high risk maneuvers.
Yeah,
I kind of tap into my vicariously through the gymnastics and my love of wrestling. I used to like the guys that used to go and jump from the top of the cage.
The high flyers.
The high flyers.
So you're like Rey Mysterio Jr. right here.
Before him, Matt and Jeff Hardy, man.
Oh, yeah. The Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys. Hey, I wanted long hair, man. Yeah. I was stuck with this little afro.
Yeah, bro. Black people can't do... Actually, Michael Jackson shows that you can have wrestling hair, actually. So you can do that.
That was long. That's a lot of money, man. He put each follicle in individually. That's a lot of money, you know, to get that flowing look.
Is that why he sued Pepsi for so much when he got the hair burning thing that happened? Didn't he set fire to his hair?
Yeah.
Anyway, gymnastics. So, are these actual classes? Or are you like playing?
No, playing. Put some respect on my gymnastics, man. This is arduous training. I go in there, I pally up, I team up with some professionals there. They show me the ropes, and I work my way around.
Are you fucking serious?
Serious. I'm on that. Do you know the blue floor in the gymnastics? Yeah, I've been on it, man. I know how spongy it is.
Is it a floor that makes you jump higher though?
There's a lot of rebound in it, yeah. There's a lot of rebound in it, yeah. So by the end of the year, hopefully I should be flipping down the high street. Flipping hell.
What, just flipping all the time? You just hear, who's that? Yeah, it's just funk flipping in. So talk me through a class then, bruv. Like, what do you actually do? I have no idea.
So the actual classes there, the classes there are whack, man. No offense to the tutors there for listening, but the classes there, they make the people go at a snail's pace. They got to warm up, and I mean, I don't need to warm up.
That's why your back's fucked.
I can take the pain. I feel the burn. If it's not burned, it's not working.
Wow.
So the classes there, they do generic warm up, each of their muscle groups, and then they do gentle, careful rotations onto a big cushion mat, and I just throw myself in the deep end. I'm using the thin mat, trying to do the back tucks, and I've got a back somersault. I'm just trying to progress through. Yeah,
I saw the somersault on Facebook. Yeah, I might have went to like it and thought, nah, he's not getting that. He's not getting the love for that. It looks sick. It looks sick. So what? You just go there with people that that know gymnastics?
No, literally,
just roll up in there.
Yeah, I'm always kind of throwing myself out of my comfort zone. Yeah, I'm a thrill seeker.
You just bop down there and
I just went down there. On. I was just like, surveying the room. Who's the best? I'm to partner up with him. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. And just got myself some...
So you got better value than an actual class.
Exactly.
This is a life lesson. People are there paying for classes.
Yeah.
And probably getting rinsed. Yeah. And you're just rolling in there looking for the guy who's best and going, I'm going to roll with him.
That's what you need to do. If you're confident in your own abilities, then you just need to put yourself out of your comfort zone, throw yourself in the deep end, and put yourself with the best guy in the room, and then just work off them.
Yeah.
So a bit of life tips there.
So that was gymnastics. That's a good way to get it out.
And then when I get home, I've been on the tech, of course.
No, I'm not finished with gymnastics yet.
Okay.
What colour spandex do you wear to the gymnastics?
Listen, I'm all black, man. I have to get a ninja outfit.
Do you wear proper spandex? Do you wear the gymnastics stuff?
No, I don't wear gymnastics spandex.
What do you wear? Just tracksuit bottom?
I just wear shorts. Now, actually, I wore tracksuit bottoms the first time I went there. Yeah. And then I realised I had to wear shorts because it was getting a bit hot. But then I reverted back to tracksuit bottoms because on the trampoline, the material of the actual canvas that you bounce on is really abrasive. So when you over rotate and you scratch up all your skin, it might turn a different shade.
Fair enough. What about leggings? How long until Funk Butcher's wearing leggings to the show? And we're like, Funk, why are you wearing leggings? And you're going, I just had gymnastics before I got here, man. Sick class.
Funk Butcher DJs in tights.
Yeah, man. At what point will you be wearing extra medium jeans? You know, those super tight ones because they're all them jeggings and stuff like that.
It always gets that stage, where you have to look the part as well, innit?
Yeah. At what point are you going to start doing that? Are you going to start wearing sweatbands? Start listening to 80s music as you roll in? At what point? What are the other things that they wear on the leg warmers? When are you going to start wearing leg warmers?
Yeah, but I want to flip the stereotype. I don't want people to look at me and think, he looks like he could do flips. I want to come dressed as some kind of like, I don't know, a priest or something like that. Or a disco dancer. And I start doing some flips on them. So if they're not expecting it.
So if anyone knows where to get Lycra priest uniforms from, please let us know.
Yeah. And purple.
Billy@howtokillanhour.com. Send them to Bill. Killer bits. We've got our hands on quite a few things recently, innit? So
bits.
First things first, the Olo clip.
Loved it.
You got one. Mm-hmm. I got one.
Yep.
First things first. What's the Olo clip?
Olo clip was basically a company that developed an attachment for your iPhone, and basically it gives you that quality of your professional photographer.
Yeah, it's a set of lenses. It's a set of
lenses, but it's more than that because I was actually impressed by the quality. I was thinking, hey, people are thinking my Instagram's on fleek, man.
Yeah, we had two different types. So what was the type that you had?
I had two types as well. One was a fisheye lens and one was like this hyper zoom. Yeah. I could see zoom. Yeah, I could see Ant-Man.
Really?
Yeah, I could see Ant-Man's armpits.
You had a sports one and I had a different one apparently. You got the active lens and I got the 4-in-1.
Yeah, so my one was just two lenses, but you actually flip it around. Because I didn't see what yours looked like out of the packet, but my one looked different.
We had two different types of lenses, You had the active lens version and I had the 4-in-1.
Yeah.
So it's a set of lenses for your iPhone, right? It makes you take wicked photography.
Wicked.
What did you have on your one?
So one side of the lens is actually... It's complete unibody, so it's not separate. Yeah. And you depending on what style of shot you want to use, you attach that side to the lens. You can attach it to the front or the back facing camera. And one of the lenses was a fisheye lens, so obviously made everything like a Busta Rhymes Hype Williams video from the 90s. And then the other side had this really, really clear zoom.
Right. How zoomy was your zoom? Because I had zoom as well, so I need to explain what kind of zoom. If you were to whip it out now in front of me,
pause
and point it in my face.
Can we pause that
and point it right in my? If you were to whip it out and point it right in my face and say, "Hey, freeze!"
The thing is, I was looking at your ones. I was looking at your one of the eye, the shot of your eye. I think your zoom was a bit more powerful than my one.
I had a macro zoom on mine, so you had the active one. I think the purpose of yours is that you can run around, flick with it, whatever. So for your gymnastics and stuff, it's not going anywhere. They're fixed in place.
Okay.
You got the telephoto lens, that's it, and the ultra wide angle, which is similar to the fisheye that I had. I had the 4-in-1, so it looked like yours.
Yeah.
Which basically clipped over the iPhone. I put it over my 6 as well.
Yeah.
I had a fisheye, which meant it basically looked like a Hype Williams video. Sick, loved it. And the other side was like a wide angle lens. I think yours was wider, but like wide angle lens, so I could kind of get really nice sort of landscape things. And I had 2 macros. So I had one macro that was like it was like really close. And then I had like this ultra macro lens. It was so close, Funk, like literally.
And that's a shot you used for your eye.
At the there's a picture of me, and we'll put it on Acast and we'll pop it up on Twitter and stuff. There's a picture that I had, and at first this macro lens was so like tight, I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, it's not working, but I had to get it. It's like a macro times 15. You have to get it so close, but the stuff you can take pictures of looks sick. Like the picture of my eye, you can see the reflection of the room in my eye, bro. So it was sick, man, and I had fun with it, man. It's one of those things that's it's just different, isn't it? Like I was out and about, I was doing a gig actually, Damage in Preston, and I took it out and I put it on my phone. People were like, what's that? And I was showing them on for snaps. It was sick for Snapchat. It made 6 Snapchats, man.
Sick.
I liked it, man. I liked it. Did you enjoy it? Like,
I did. I definitely enjoyed it. Obviously, you get to a stage where you feel like everything has to be software, and you kind of deviate from the fact that there can be reasonably priced hardware that can get the same effects, if not better. So I think Holoclip is kind of like filling that market gap.
Yeah, man, and you know what? It's portable as well. Like the first thing I thought was when I get things I have to put on my phone. This is a case. I'm like, bro, do you mind not typing so loud, Billy?
Sorry. Stuff for the podcast, man.
He's so aggressive, man.
Sounds like the old school typewriters. What's the woman in?
That's how you know there's some good pussy at the end of his email,
Billy. Billy types like a what's the name?
It's like a typewriter
from Murder She Wrote.
Yeah,
and it goes.
Right, that's right, Bill. Do you think? So yeah, man, I loved it. Like, and for me, so whenever you put something on your phone or you have like a chance to have an attachment for your phone, I'm always like, I don't want something that's going to be in the way. But what I did with the Holoclip is you get this little clip thing on it, which you can take the lens off your phone and clip it onto your phone. Clip it into this special clip thing, which you can either put around your neck. But I just put it around my belt loop, man. I just left it there.
That's actually one thing I did like. It have a lens protector. Which I feel like, I don't know why.
What it was. That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel like, I don't know why phones these days don't have lens protectors.
Exactly. The only thing I'm going to take off, I'm going to say, could be better with the Holoclip.
Being finicky,
is that when I put it over my phone and took it off over my phone, it messed up my screen protector. Like, you know, the plastic screen protector you put over your screen. But I did see when I was looking at the Holoclip that they actually do have a special iPhone case. So if you're serious about the Holoclip and you like it, you can get a special iPhone case for it, and then your clip can clip over it. Obviously, it's a bit more money to spend, but other than that, bruv, I liked it. I mean, price point wise, there's so many different types for different phones and stuff. So they range from like £40 to £70. Some are a bit more than that. What are your thoughts on that for cost for a piece of hardware?
I think it's good. I think it's a good cost. I think based on the fact that if you are one of these Instagram fanatics that travel the world and want to get different shots in, you're a bit limited to the shots that the iPhone could provide you and the filters that the iPhone. Switching up a little bit, making your shots a little bit jazzy and fooling people into thinking that you've got some iPhone 7 I think the Olo clip can put you, you put your nose in front of all the competition out there.
Definitely.
Get them likes in.
Nail on the head. You know what it is? If you're going to go away, people used to bring a whole camera with them.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If you can get one of these.
Yeah.
Come on. Cheaper than a camera. Just whack it on your phone.
Cheap as chips.
Everyone's going to be like, oh, what's that? Icebreaker.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You get me?
Yeah.
Get all the angles. Yeah, I mean, there's different types. There's loads of different types, like telephoto ones. I'm looking on the internet. There's like special macro ones.
Yeah, and just let the listeners know as well, it's very, very, very compact. It's not going to be bulging out your pocket, or it's not heavy. Yeah, it's, you put it on the, it's like a keychain that they provide for you as well?
Yeah. Get the keychain. That's what I did. I put it around a belt loop. And yeah, Olo case is like 25 quid as well. Yeah. Like, so if you're serious about taking nice photos, if you want nice photos, I'd say, yeah, it's way better than investing in a camera. Because let's be honest, unless you're a professional photographer, why are you going to need to have mad expensive Canon camera, that, when you can just get an Olo clip? So I absolutely smashed it with that. So yeah, that was our clip. Out of 5?
I give it 4 because I've never seen anything like this before. So I give it a 4 for the fact that it's compact and it's fitting that side of the market, which is it's instant. Yeah. No one wants to be bringing a camera out on holiday anymore because you're going to upload it to social media anyway. Exactly. So you might as well just have the attachment for your iPhone.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 as well.
The reason why I won't give it a 5 is because they should develop a version which can go over your iPhone case as well. So you'd have to take your iPhone case off to use it. Yeah,
for me, that's why it gets the 4. Well, they've got the case, the Olo clip case. Yeah. But you have to get that at the moment. Okay. You have to buy that. But it gets a 4 from me as well, only because it messed up my screen protector. Now I've got to go spend a whole 100 pence on getting a new plastic screen protector from the shop round the corner. What do we get? Oh, Sherlock.
Yes.
The Devil's Daughter.
Yes.
I'm going to be biased on this.
Birdman hand rub.
See how you had Uncharted. Yeah? How Uncharted was a sexy game for you. Yeah,
sexy.
There's 2 of my favourite superheroes, and people are going to say they ain't superheroes, but shut up.
You're lying.
2 favourite superheroes are Batman and Sherlock Holmes, because they are detectives, yeah?
Technically, what is super about Sherlock?
Bruv, his powers of deduction, bruv. His powers of deduction. He's the world's greatest detective. Even Batman, he's the world's greatest detective as well. Bro, that's a superpower. If you're the greatest in the world, I would say Usain Bolt, that's a superpower, bro. He's the fastest man in the known world, bro.
Yeah, faster than the Flash, though. The Flash can travel so fast, he travels through time, man.
Yeah, that's a different universe. That's a different universe, though, bro. I'm talking about this real world. Okay. You get me? But, if you're the best, I think you're qualified to call yourself, if you are the world heavyweight champion undisputed of the world, when Anthony Joshua does that, I will be comfortable with him calling himself a superhero. Okay. That's what I reckon, bro. So with Sherlock Holmes, when I got this game, I was like, bro. And by the way, I just finished watching Elementary as well. Yeah. So that's another Sherlock Holmes reincarnation on Sky. That with the hot Lucy Liu. Yeah. Who's old enough to be our mums, but
she's the Miss Watson of the program.
Yeah, she's Watson. They make Watson female there. Okay. Watson. She looked good.
Watson.
She looks good. She's like 50 something.
Really?
She looks good.
I ain't seen this since Charlie's Angels.
She's still looking great. Okay. And obviously Sherlock Holmes good as well.
Lucy Liu.
Johnny Lee Miller.
And my girl Drew.
Remember that's that song?
Yeah. Came on D and Destiny. Charlie's Angels. Come on. Question?
So yeah, we got Sherlock, the Devil's Daughter. Yep. We're all PS4 and we got PS4, didn't we? Yep. Yeah, so it's a Sherlock Holmes game. Sherlock Holmes is kind of a character that we can just see reincarnated again and again and again. And whether it's a game, a film, or whatever, it can go very well or it can go badly.
And he's ours, man. He's a national treasure. He's not something that the Americans can take off us, man. Yeah. He's ours. Yeah. He has to wear that stupid little hat that has got the peak at the front and the peak at the back.
Peak at the front and back. Yeah. You can actually put that on in the game. They make him a bit cooler in this game, isn't it? He's peakless, isn't he? He's got his white shirt. But I was a bit skeptical when I downloaded it and when I was loading it and when I first saw the first cutscene, all I was thinking was, I've just come off playing, what was I playing earlier that day? Fallout 4, and I was enjoying story and graphics, and I was thinking, this game's got to have sick graphics, or it's got to have a sick story, because I can't come off the back of drinking a can of Coca-Cola and have some watered down dilute and stuff. That was my main concern. Yeah. But the story is So Sherlock.
Amazing.
It's sick.
It's amazing.
It's Sherlock Holmes. There's always like an up, a down, a left and a right. There's like twists and turns. There's so many twists. I've only played one full case file as well, by the way. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You
done one, is it? I've done one whole case file. Okay. I had to finish that case file.
Okay.
And I'm going to go home and play it after this.
Yeah.
There's so many twists and turns in it.
Yeah.
And not only that, there's so many like intricate different changes. Like where have you got to? Like what have you had to start doing little detective bits of like little weird detective work?
Okay, basically, this is the first time I've been exposed to this game, and obviously I had to do some read up, and I know it's part of a series, so the gameplay was completely new to me. And I mean, I was just chatting to Milo just before this, and Milo was saying he's a bit confused. I can understand why you could get confused playing this game, because it is not your normal kind of search the room, click for clues kind of game. When you get to that point where you have to paint the picture and use your deduction skills, and piece the clues together to get the right answer, it can throw you if you're not kind of prepared to give the game that chance in the beginning. But the level of story and the level of kind of interaction, second to none.
It's great. Like yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. Like gameplay wise, it's not the easiest thing to just pick up and play.
No.
And you know, they could have done a bit more work re-explaining it to someone if they've never picked up the game before.
Yeah.
Because it does kind of throw you in there.
Yeah. And that's what I would say to people. Be patient with it. It's a very good game.
But just things like there's just different elements of it. There's like the one clever thing they've done is loading screens. During loading screens is you can piece together case files and work on a case while it's loading the next part of the level. That's such a clever idea. Like, so you can collect clues in an area. Well, this is what I do. This is what I recommend you do. Collect some clues, piece some stuff together. Then when you're moving from one area of the map to another, because you move around London, Sherlock Holmes, what he does. That's when I was doing all of my detective work. So it felt like loading times for me didn't really exist, because I was thinking about, does this mean that? Moving together stuff. And then have you had to like do any like Sherlock Holmes breaks into stuff? You had to do any breaking in yet?
So I've had to use the pick some locks. But obviously the bit I liked prior to that was I got stuck at a point, so I went back to my place. Where's he living? Somewhere Baker Street. So went back to my place,
whatever.
And then I've got my dog Toby.
Shout out to Toby.
The dog. What kind of dog is that?
It's a hound. Is it a hound?
Short, isn't it?
Is it? No. What is it?
It is a bloodhound, isn't it? With the long cheeks, isn't it?
Long ears. Yeah. Always looks depressed. Cheer up, bruv.
Looks like Droopy D, the cartoon. So I had to go back to the flat, get Toby the dog, and you actually use Toby to sniff out a scent to find out. I thought that was those little subtle touches that I've never seen in an interactive game before. I thought they were brilliant. So I think it really thought about how it could get the detective aspect through in an actual game, which is very difficult. Because even when you play a game like Batman, even though he's supposed to be the world's greatest detective, you still feel like you're engaging more in action more than the actual working out of puzzles, unless you're going up against the Riddler in that game. But this one, you're actually made to think with the clues that you have. Sometimes you have to go back on yourself and go back to the apartment, check your archives, check for different evidence. There's even a section of the game where if you go into one of the rooms on the back right of your apartment, you can change your appearance.
I have a feel like that's going to come into play later on in the game. I feel like that's going to come into play because he does that in.
What's your shirt look like? My shirt's got a bald head, boy.
You know, my shirt. I gave him the 0 on the top, and then I made him like a hipster. I gave him a hipster beard.
So he's got a bit like mine,
I gave him a funk butcher beard, and I gave him an ace haircut. I gave him a 0 on the top, and his head looks so shiny.
It's so shiny.
I keep laughing at it because I'm like,
has he really got a bald head, or is that a swimming cap?
I just did it. He shaves and he's method. He's method in it. But yeah, like there's that, and what else is it? You have to listen as well. Like I've never known a game where I've had to listen so intently because there are clues that pop up, and then as well as that, there's certain action points. Like there's certain parts where there's cutscenes, but they still manage to integrate action, and you have to be quick with your fingers with it as well. There's like certain points where you have to be like, blam, make sure you're got the control pad to hand. So story wise, I was gassed, and like, I mean, I don't know how much more we can go into without spoiling it, but bruv, I thought that game was... I'm not just saying it as well. I thought that game was sick, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I've played Uncharted 4 and finished it. I haven't finished this game yet, but I will go as far as to say that story-wise, just take that aspect alone, story-wise, it's better than Uncharted 4.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Billy just looked at me, boy, scowling.
Billy's Xbox anyway.
I feel my I don't think I'll make out this real life.
Wow.
But seriously, story-wise, it is that good.
I was going to say, this has got me more in than Arkham has.
Yeah.
The last Arkham game. Maybe only because it surprised me. Because last Arkham Knight, I was like, wow, this is going to be like the best Batman game ever. I really told you guys I get wet for Batman, whatever.
Yeah.
So this was just such a surprise in terms of story, like the way the story started.
Yeah.
I mean, out of 5, where are you going with it?
Out of 5, I think we're blasphemous to say is not better than...
You called it better than Uncharted.
No, it is. The story is. But better looking, it's not. So I feel like where Uncharted pushed the boundaries with the look and the presentation. I mean, Uncharted's got little things like you can play Crash Bandicoot in Uncharted. It's got little subtle touches that they're showing off there. But in terms of the story, it's crazy. And the level of difficulty, it doesn't mean that you're going to breeze through this game. So you're actually going to get your money's worth for what you're paying for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to... I put it on easy. Because I put it on easy. Would you play it on?
I played on normal, man.
I played on easy.
My powers of deduction are not that novice like.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Maybe I should flip it up and change it up afterwards. But you right there, Bill?
Yeah, I'm trying to pick a. Which one?
What's Billy doing, man?
Billy's bruv. He's working the email so hard right now. I don't know what site are you on? He's on XNXX. Really? Out of 5, I'm going to give this a 4.25. Yeah, because the only reason it misses the 0.75 of the 5 is because 1, you should have explained like playing the game. Because if you're not excited about a show like me, you might put it down before you get in. Like know, if the sweet's too hard to unwrap, you give a 5-year-old a chocolate that's easy to unwrap, or you give them like a tin of Quality Street. Kid's that's really hard to open. They're just gonna go for the chocolate. So I'm just saying, like, make it a bit easier to open, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. And also graphics wise, but you can't knock it because it's not from the same sort of production house as like Uncharted or Fallout and stuff, but story wise, boy, I love Sherlock stuff, man, and they kick ass with it, man.
It's definitely been a dark horse of 2016. I haven't heard a lot about this game, but I feel like it could end the year as one of the great titles of the year.
Story, the detail in it is amazing, though.
Yeah. Milo, was it shout out?
There's so much detail in it. Like at the beginning of the game, you're told to get on a coach and like go to the location. But if you don't, you can explore London. It's like open world. And you can find people. You can go practice boxing. You can practice balancing. You can read newspapers. There's actually loads to do in it, which is kind of scary. It's kind of mad.
Put up your hand next time. Don't just. I was just saying what Billy was thinking.
Yes,
Billy's aggressive out here. No, Milo, very good point. Thank you for bringing that to the table. Is like, look, 3 guys in the room loving it right now.
Yeah,
Billy's loving something else.
Or someone.
It's someone else. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. 50 Shades of Bill. And it's 40 quid. 39.99. 39.99. All right price for a game. I always think games are great value for money because I don't think there's any... And I'll say this for most computer games or great apps you play nowadays. You get so many hours of fun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could drink 40 quid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what some people do.
Yeah, daily. Next up is the... I'm going to go for the Philips Sonicare Diamond Clean. That was a last minute thing. I got a toothbrush.
Yep.
I'm going to be quick with this one because we've been talking a lot about kilobits. I thought it was a load of bollocks. I thought Sonic toothbrushes were a load of shit. I thought they just went... Wah! This shit right here. Yeah. I was licking off my teeth afterwards. Sonicare, basically the sonic waves of the toothbrush really like loosens up the plaque. The sonic waves by themselves, so that's without the brushes, and the brushes is just nice as well. And it's got loads of different settings, easy to charge. My favorite thing about the Philips Sonicare is it comes with a travel case and it charges via USB.
Nice.
So I can plug that into my lappy, plug that into my TV if I'm in a hotel room, take that with me. Sick travel kit. I fuck with it. Also, afterwards, I've got this Sonicare I fuck with it. I don't Hey, well, the vibrations. Hey.
Billy was shot there.
When you put
I missed that one.
Yeah. When you put that on polish mode, I don't know. I'm going to have to hide that away from the missus. Lock that away. And then I got the air floss, which was another thing. I was like, what the fuck? You basically put mouthwash in it.
Yeah.
Put it in between the gaps in your teeth and press go, and it goes tsh, and like fires mouthwash through the gaps in your teeth. So it's like better than like gargling.
Yeah.
Honestly, now that I've gone there, I'm not going back to normal toothbrush.
Really?
I'd probably these two. I'm going to combine them together because we've been talking a lot. These Sonicare ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to say together they're going to get a 4.33. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Only because
the price.
Yeah, I mean, they range from like, I mean, the toothbrush is like from 125 to like 250. No, you know what? No, it's not. It's not the price. I think. I don't know. Boy,
you lost the tooth?
No, bro. I've never enjoyed brushing my teeth. All right, do you know why it's not getting a 5? Yeah, this is why it's not getting a 5.
The people at Philips are listening, thinking, "Why would you give us a 5?"
No,
tell us.
Listen, when someone gets a 5 right here, no, the only reason it doesn't get a 5 is because I still draw from my original toothbrush. Yeah. Just to give my tongue a little once over.
Okay.
Because the head on it's not that big because it's like quite precision and stuff, but I might take out the original and just, give my tongue. I could do it with the Philips Sonic. I just don't want to waste that brush.
So the way this could get a 5 is if they maybe had a different head attachment to get the tongue.
Or a tongue setting on it. I mean, they have got a massage setting on it as well. So they've got... This is what's clever about it, actually. The first 14 days that you use it, I actually read the instructions. The Sonicare doesn't start off at the maximum. It goes 14-day increments. It counts 14 days and gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So mine, I've only been using it for like a week, isn't hitting my teeth at full capacity because it doesn't want to like shock you and stuff like that.
Apparently whitens your teeth as well. I was reading.
Yeah, apparently whitens your teeth in a week. We'll find out when I've got the full week. I'm gonna get the cards out. Ding, ding. But yeah, I loved it, man. Price point 125 for the toothbrush. Sonicare Air Floss, 60 quid. They're not as cheap as toothbrushes you get from the supermarket. Yeah, I get it, but that Sonicare shit is official, bro. Okay. Like, my teeth felt great after. I'm looking forward to brushing my teeth. my toothbrush game has got swag out here. But anyway, that's enough of our killer bits for this week. Remember Mohammad I'm Bad?
Oh my god, him again
from a few weeks ago. The episode called Mohammad I'm Bad.
This guy, looking like a bad smell.
Yeah, man. Well, if you want the episode link, we'll put it in the description or at the end of the episode at Acast as well.
What's he been up to?
He's the guy who lost his dick in a horrific accident when he was younger. The full story. Well, the full story's in the episode for Mohammad I'm Bad. Check that episode. Basically, he lost his dick and he got a new one, a bionic dick. But Funk, you know that bionic dick that he got?
Yeah.
That there was all that hype about.
Yeah.
There's a problem with the dick.
What's wrong with it?
It's too big.
What? That's a problem?
His bionic dick is too big.
Problem for who? The women?
Bruv, he's had to have reduction surgery.
Really?
He's had to have bionic dick reduction surgery. Now, I don't know how they do this. I'm presuming Exhibit comes out of nowhere and goes, "Hey, dog, what's going on?" He goes... That's what must happen. "Hey, dog, what's going on?" He goes, "Hey, I'm Mohammad I'm Bad." "Hey, man." He like drops his trousers. He goes, "Oh, damn." Like, there's rap music probably playing in the background. He goes, "God damn, that's way too big. What you need to do is come down to West Coast Customs and we'll sort your shit out." Go down to West Coast Customs and I think they get out all the grinders and stuff.
Just shave it off.
And then, we progress from there. But no, he's had to have reduction surgery. Which makes it's his 121st operation on his penile area to make his meat torpedo smaller.
Poor Mohammad I'm Sad.
We spoke about Mohammad.
That's the podcast title right
there. Mohammad I'm Sad. That's him now. And what about his entourage now?
Oh, gosh.
What's his entourage going to be like? Fully, if you listen to the other episode, you're going to understand. They're going to be fully clothed, straight-faced, fully abled walking people.
No more chairs.
No more chairs. Oh, man. So, imagine that, though. Having a bionic dick. You've never had a dick all your life. You get a bionic dick.
Yeah.
Finally works. It like switches on with a special switch, and in his scrotum, I think it was, if I can remember right. And it's too big, bruv.
Who's paying for this?
Can't catch a break.
Who's paying for this corrective surgery? It's got to be those women that are complaining. They should have to chip in, do a crowdfund. All the women that are complaining.
A crowdfunded penis reduction. Mohammad, I'm sad. Let's make him happy again. But yeah, he told The Sun, which is obviously a very reputable paper here in the UK. Top notch. Sex was painful because his 8-inch piece was too... Oh, it was the girth. It wasn't the length, it was the girth. But it says his 8-inch piece was too girthy. Is it 8 inches wide? Because I'm saying if it's 8 inches wide, that's some girth, motherfucker.
Damn, boy.
Damn, Daniel.
The women walking like crabs.
Yeah. Mohammed, I crab. That's what he does. He crabs the... Anyway. So yeah, man, he's had to have it sorted out. I mean, I don't know how can you get it wrong?
This is... I mean, what was the time scale between the last operation, this one? Because 121 operations in the space of what? Poor guy.
I don't know, man.
He's seen the operating bed more than the bed of his own apartment.
He's had the worst groin history I've ever known a guy to have. He's had nothing, followed up with too much. And now they got a frigging angle grind off pieces of his wood.
I think the doctors have touched his piece more than the women have.
Yeah, exactly. So he's had more doctors touching him than real people. But what they have found out is that in the surgery though, there's a bit of sunshine behind this graveyard funk.
Yep.
Is they've also retrieved some of his sperm from his remaining testicle. Oh. I thought he had nothing there.
Mohammed, I'm glad.
Mohammed, I'm a dad.
Mohammed, I'm dad. So his dream of having children could become a real possibility. Hey, let's finish this.
We love a happy ending.
He said, "This is the last push. I'm ready to go. Once the stitches are out, I'll take the first opportunity to try it out." Oh, so he can rhyme now as well. He goes, I was on a male ward with 3 other guys and they were asking me loads of questions. I'm quite happy to show them my bionic penis. And they were like, wow, if you're listening to this, please, let's find Mohammed I'm Glad or I'm Dad.
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
I was sad. I'm just like, let's find him on Twitter, man, and let's hook him up. We need to bring him on the show.
Yeah.
We need to know firsthand what this whole penis experience has been like. He's had the world's first bionic penis, but he's also had the world's first bionic penis reduction. Bruv. Mohammed. Is there any more left?
I think we've run out of puns.
Mohammed, I'm done with that. Anyway, so tattoo recognition funk. You got tats? You got a few, haven't you?
Yeah, I got a few, man.
When did you get your first tattoo, bro?
I got my first tattoo, I believe, at 19.
Really?
Yeah.
And what was the story behind that?
I don't know. I just felt rebellious. I wanted to be a rapper. All the rappers had them.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I thought I'd just draw my body, but then it came off in the shower, so I needed something more permanent.
Is it a cringy one? Can you
no,
talk
it's not even a cringy one. It's just a generic cross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like these rappers used to have. They just have these symbols, and I'm glad I stayed clear of the Chinese writing. I had some horror stories.
Man, I even saw that the other day. See me now.
There's actually a girl from my old area. She's got chow mein in her back.
No, fuck off, really?
Yeah.
So when she goes to the order at the Chinese shop, she doesn't even have to say like a number 7 or whatever. She just points.
She just spins around,
and the food just comes.
She just spins around and says sweet and sour sauce with it.
What would be a UK version of that? Imagine a girl with KFC tattooed on her back.
This is it.
Or like beans on toast as a tattoo in like Gothic writing. What does that say? Beans on toast? Oh, fuck. The fuck out of here. But yeah, when I see Chinese writing on people now, I just say, what the fuck is that? I literally just say to them, bruv, what the fuck is that? And they always go, oh, I was on holiday. And wait, you definitely got Chinese writing? Have you got Chinese writing, Bill? Milo? Okay, cool. But that's why I'm shook of tattoos anyway, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Just scared of needles?
Not scared of needles. I'm just scared that I'm going to go, oh, what the fuck have I done?
Yeah.
Like, turn around and change my mind.
Yeah.
I'm that sort of guy. That's all it is. I'm scared of commitment to my skin.
Yeah.
So do you think you'll still get more tats? Or?
I mean, the most recent ones I got are my kids' names. Yeah. And I feel that's always a good one because they're your kids, unless you get that cool one fateful evening to go to Jeremy Carter and the kids are yours. You are not the father.
But why'd you get that? Is it just so you remember, or is there dates there as well for birthdays too?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Why? What is it? Is it because it's just safe? Is it because if you want to get a tattoo, it's a safe thing to get?
Yeah, I guess I end up like the head of the Waltons house. Remember the Waltons back in the day? And that man had about 50, he had about 50 kids, man.
Hey, they were banging them out, man.
About 50 kids, like rabbits.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were
rabbits.
like rabbits.
Yeah. So in case I end up like him, having 50 kids, you mark them all over your body.
Good night, Dave. Good night. Yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. So basically, the reason I said that is because the Electronic Frontier Foundation, they had an investigation that revealed that the FBI is working on a government research
of the Starship Enterprise. That's a long name, boy.
Going boldly where? No one else. But yeah, the EFF revealed that the FBI is working with government researchers to develop a tattoo recognition technology. Basically, this is the same. Imagine facial recognition tech.
Yeah.
But instead of faces, it recognizes tattoos, so it can work out gang affiliation, different cultures, religious or ritualistic beliefs, or whether you like hip hop in the 90s, for example, with your tattoo. But yeah, man, like, so not only like can your face be picked out from a crowd, but your tattoos can be picked out as well. Like, how would you feel if you were like ID'd from your tats?
I think it's difficult these days because a lot of people got the same tattoos anywhere. I think there was a massive generation that used to see David Beckham get a new tattoo and they said they got the same one. And I think,
so you reckon it's a loss?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think tattoos are that individual anymore. Then they're not that unique.
So it'd only be good at grouping people then.
Exactly.
So you could say, for example, all the tramp stamps. Yeah, that's the tattoo that's at the base of a spine. More often than not found in females. So all of those, you could put them in a category of person. Yeah. So what type of person would have a tramp stamp?
And you can gauge what part of Essex they're from based on their tramp stamps.
Or tribal tattoos up the arms. Yeah. You know what? I've got friends that have got good tribal tattoos up the arms. Yeah. And then I just see... At the gym, it's always those motherfuckers that make loud noises when they're lifting the weights. They've always got tribal tattoos, you know.
It's draining.
I've always noticed, and it might be the tattoo giving them extra power to lift. That's what I think it is. The tattoo, like the tattoo activates,
like the one that Rock's got. That's supposed to be part of a Maori tribe, isn't it? The one in his arm. He's got a massive one.
Samoan.
Yes.
Samoan tattoos. Yeah. I like those. Those are different though. Those like are they like a story or something like that? Like,
but they're
I'm not Samoan, obviously.
They're specific to a certain tribe.
Yeah,
a bit like kilts, isn't it? You know, kilts. There's certain tartan.
Yeah. I like that. So that's how they could use tattoos to work out what sort of background you've got.
There was a guy in the days of Mr. Marcus, in the universe of Mr. Marcus.
Hey,
yeah, and
he swanging. He ain't complaining about his 8-inch girth, is he?
He had a tattoo, which is basically the gun handle, and obviously. Yeah, you know I'm going with this.
Where was it? On his abs?
So basically, yeah, the trigger and the handle of the gun was on his abs, and the rest of the tattoo obviously wasn't there, and the extension of the tattoo was supposed to be him. And yeah, so
he could actually legit whip his shit out and go.
He was really firing.
Do you feel lucky, punk? He could actually do that to somebody.
He was really firing. He's really hitting women as well.
Yeah, that's a sick tattoo, actually.
Yeah, and obviously for the Electronic Frontier Foundation, there's probably only one of these guys walking around with his tattoos, so it'll be a piece of piss to identify this guy.
Basically, this is designed for gangs, just to stop gangs. It's the gang tattoos. It's not for the everyday guy.
So if you haven't been to prison, you're perfectly fine with this technology.
And they do strip you down when you go to jail, innit? Because that's how they'd get all that. So they'd make notes of your tats, blah blah blah, gun handle on the abs. Yeah. So basically, everyone in jail has to have the same tats now if they want to avoid it.
Exactly.
So that means like everyone's got to get racist tattoos. Everyone's got to get tears on their face.
Probably end the gang affiliation in a lot of prisons, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, on a lighter note, or maybe not.
Okay.
Uber is changing policies. So they can now fine you for being late.
Bloody cheeks.
That's right. So Uber drivers can charge you between like $5 or $10 or £4 and £8 Probably be a 5 here in the UK if you're realistic as well. If you're more than 2 minutes late, this is something that's coming into effect. So if you get an Uber, no more telling him to wait outside for 20 minutes while you finish your drink and chat shit to your friend. Yeah. He is going to start being able to charge you now, bruv. It's already been tested in America. It's been brought over here, and Uber want to make drivers feel more empowered, bro.
Like they're not empowered already?
I feel you work for yourself.
Yeah. They don't have bosses. They take their own routes. Yeah, even though we tell them to the shortcuts, they're taking their own routes.
Do you get that with Uber drivers?
They're taking their own routes.
Yeah, they take the long way around.
Yeah, they're trying to clock up some extra miles, extra pennies.
You can't expect them to know your area like yours.
No, but this is what I'm telling them.
Oh,
I'm saying go left, and then go right.
Isn't Uber like a flat rate anyway? It's not done by the miles.
No, the way Uber works is it's distance or time, whichever is more. So if you sit in a traffic jam in an Uber for 2 hours...
You'll see it clock up, Billy.
You're paying for that shit. If you move 20 miles in a minute, you'll pay for the 20 miles. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's an exaggeration. Unlike other cab people where it's like a fixed rate, but Uber kick ass when it comes to... It's like a normal cab. You know, like if you're in a black cab in England, in London, England, you just sat in it for an hour, the meter goes up. Not as much as it would if the wheels are rolling, but it still goes up.
Yeah.
Obviously, with Uber, they've got stuff like the surcharge, you know, like the surge charges, isn't it? When it's like busy, they'll like double cost and stuff. So like when the club closes, you come out and mash up. You're like, they're like, 4 times. So they're just giving the drivers more power. If I'm honest, I do feel sorry for Uber drivers. They've been getting stick, you know. All the legit Uber drivers have been getting put into this sort of conversation where, you're getting an Uber, they'll rape you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that bad shit don't happen. I don't know about Uber's like full laws with drivers and stuff, but Uber drivers have been getting a bad rap, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the company does vet their drivers properly, and just like any large group of people, there will be bad apples in that group. The only problem I have with this is that there isn't a contingent for if they're late to pick you up. Do we get money off,
son? Yes,
do we get money off?
You're outside for 2 minutes, take a picture of the curb where you're at or where you're meant to be, press a button, £4 off.
Do you know what I hate?
Yeah.
I hate when you've called your Uber, you've ordered it, Uber X, it's coming to your house, and then you see the little car going around in the map, and the car's doing like little donuts or little why are you going round and round on this damn street? Just come to my house. And they're going round the corner. You can see the map.
You've been 2 minutes away for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then when the guy turns up at your house, when he's got a Subway in his hand, he thinks, you went to the shop first.
And then you take longer than 2 minutes to come out your house. He's then charged you for that Subway. No. He's got a free Subway.
I'm not having an Uber.
Oh, man. Well, bruv, you know, there was a whole big lawsuit in America recently, you know, it was April, about whether Uber drivers should be employees or independent contractors, because I know wherever Uber's gone to, the local cab drivers hate them, but I'm not pro Uber or miners. I'll use Uber sometimes, like in waves. I prefer drive. But cabbies should have invented this shit before Uber came along and did this. They should have like there should been a black cab app. There should be a local cab app. Or as soon as Uber, or even if I had a cab rank now or a local cab rank, I'll just make a similar app. And just be like, we will give you the better rates and we'll get there quicker. Yeah,
I mean, I'm struggling to understand what the argument is between the beef between Uber drivers and cab drivers. They should just make a fighting game, you know. Black, black cab drivers,
cab fighter,
select. Tony from East Ham wins.
Finish him.
That'd be sick.
The coins getting counted up at the end.
Double fair. Oh man, it's basically because Uber drivers are taking black cabbies' money out of their hands, and think about it, your cabbie, like
your passenger has been sick.
Lose points for valet. But if you're a cabbie, you've had to do the knowledge and all that sort of stuff to become a cabbie.
Yeah,
you could have done that, for example, 10 years ago. Yeah,
or you could just got a GPS.
No, I mean 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you've done all that, paid all the money, and then all these cowboys roll around now with GPS that work out traffic. Because I know Google Maps is better than any Tony. When you're out of the ends, if I'm in my area, I know it just that bit more. Yeah, but Google knows.
But why haven't the black cab drivers just put an app on the iPhone or the Android and just
they did come with join the battle. There are apps, but I think it came too late. All of this like complaining and lawsuits. I'm like, all that time and money you spend.
Yeah.
All the unions across the world, like I don't know what New York's like, but I can only presume that they should have a yellow cab app. Yeah. Or they should do something to make sure that they're killing it, because it's an aggressive world out there, man. Shit's changing. Get me?
Yeah.
You can get podcasts like How to Kill an Hour for free and shit
exactly.
like that. You get me?
Damn, Daniel. So now, even though Uber have the ability to undercut black cabbies, they now can make extra change for late customers.
Tips. So good on drunken nights out. Yeah. People ain't going to realise.
I'm just coming. Let me wait for my mate to come.
I think part of being a cabbie, though, is waiting. You got to give it... I don't think 2 minutes is enough. Yeah. I think 5 minutes is a reasonable amount of time. Is that what... In a room, what are you thinking? 5 minutes? Is that reasonable for a cabbie? 2 minutes is a bit... Come on, man. You got
2 minutes to get out.
On.
Okay, fair enough.
Shoes on, you got to take a number or something like that. You got to do a little move. I don't know. Take a piss.
I guess they're assuming that the people they're picking up from are already outside, as opposed to coming out their house. So if you're picking up someone who's already outside, 2 minutes you're going to be there.
What if it's Agatha and it takes 3 minutes to cross the road?
Agatha better put on her night trainers and run, boy, down the stairs.
Milo's putting his hand up. You may speak.
Thank you. I'm thinking like if after 5 minutes you do £1 and then every pound for a minute after that. So then like that's 10 minutes. That's
Milo is a beast, boy.
That's fair.
Capitalist beast.
Like, in 2 minutes, suddenly £10 is just
wow. Look at that, Milo.
I could smell the dictator in Milo, boy.
Uber would snap him up, boy. Uber would be like, yes. With Milo, our profits have increased by 500%. Customer satisfaction dropped by 90, but profits are high. And Milo's like, yeah, they take longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, they die. Their phone explodes. They die. But, yeah, well, that's, you know what? I'm cool. Let my Uber guy charge me. I'll be on time. But they can also now, the drivers, they can pause requests before. You know when you used to like go, boom, someone's coming to get you, and they cancel.
Yeah.
Someone's coming to get you, they cancel. Now, drivers that can pause on the middle of their shift so they can chill. And then there's also instant pay. I don't know what that is, because I thought Uber took the money out straight away anyway.
Yeah.
But apparently there's going to be instant pay. I don't know what that is. I'm not too sure what that is.
I'll probably, in defense of Uber, I think they should penalise people that cancel the trip. Like
sometimes you get minimum charge, I think, if you do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or you can get like...
So if they're on the way to you and you cancel and it's too late,
yeah.
like they're 5 minutes from your house.
Yeah, I think there is. I don't do that often.
Okay. Like you do it anyway. Like you just prank Uber drivers to come to your house and you cancel.
Yeah. Milo put his hand up again. Go on.
That goes on your record though, because you don't have Uber have their own rating for you as as like a customer.
I did know that, but say that again louder into the mic.
So as a customer, you have your own rating on Uber. So when you rank the drivers, they're ranking you as well. So they rate you out of 5 as well. And if you go online, you can request your ranking.
Imagine getting a bad ranking from an Uber driver.
Exactly.
You have to.
Like you go to a job interview and says, well, basically, we checked your records and your ranking.
You go for a driving job. You go for a driving job and said, as a customer, you were a bad Uber customer, so you can't get a driving job.
You can't have this job at KFC. It just reflects badly on your character. We can't work with personnel like that.
We'd really like to bring you on board. We'd really like to give you this job here, but unfortunately, your Uber score is 2.5. Wow. But you know, if I was an Uber driver, no one's getting a 5-star out there, boy. I'll tell you for a fact, everyone's getting a 3.5 max.
Do you give people 3.5s? I'll just give everyone a 5. As long as I get to my destination alive, I think you deserve a 5.
My Uber drivers get a 5 or they get a 1. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm a quick switch. Yeah, no in between. Either you're really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
But if you fuck up and do something fucked up, then I'm like 1, man. Like, something like...
Who's got a 1 from you? What'd they do? Left you in the woods.
I got a 1 for a really smelly cab.
They left you in the woods like that little Japanese kid.
No, it was a really smelly cabbie, yeah. And I was just you're still gonna get the 5, getting the 5. I wound down my windows on a cold day, and I was like, I'll take the hit, yeah. Maybe you worked a long shift, but you're killing my nostrils right now, yeah. I can taste your armpit.
He gave someone a 1 for bad beer.
No. He went to me. Yeah, can you wind up the window, please? I was like, I'd prefer it to be done. He goes, yeah, I got a bit of a chill on my neck. You know what?
You got a breeze on your armpits.
I thought, you know what? Cool. All right. I might have to smell some more of your armpits, but you're getting a 1 now, bruv. Your shit's dry. And I complained, and I think I got some peas back, so it was all right. It worked out all right. But anyway, they'll be able to give you, check this. But they're going to start giving out little discounts as well, basically, for if you do 10 trips in a week. Is that to make us forget about the extras that we've just paid?
So you get some kind of stamps, like a Nando's card.
I'm not sure about this. But I don't know, man. I'm a fan of Uber. I'm an Uber user. Are you an Uber user?
Yeah, I'm an Uber user. I mean, I'm quite patriotic. So I feel like if they did invent an app for the black cab drivers of the capital, then I would be on board for it. But I just haven't seen it. Just haven't seen anything.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be on supporting it. And black cabbies, they've got the chat, man.
Yeah,
they've got the chat on lock.
Yeah.
You all right, mate? How's it going?
Yeah,
I don't know, Tony. How's it going? Oh, mate. Mate, I'll tell you what.
Had a Barney with the missus last night.
My wife. Hey, mate, listen. Cab drivers in the taxi drivers in the UK, they've got the best lyrics.
Yeah.
Especially when you go to those local. Do you know what I like? When you go to a local area, like you go to Newcastle or something like that, yeah? Smaller city. You get in a cab. You start talking to the cab driver. He'll be like, yeah, and that's that over there. Good nightclub out there. Yeah. I like that though. Yeah. I do like that's the experience.
Uber drivers don't talk. They're not very sociable, are they?
Can't talk, man.
They can't talk. The black cab drivers of London, they remind me of the New York cab drivers. Those wise guys. Hey, where you going?
Yeah. Hey, where you going?
Where you going?
Hey. What you
4th and 2nd?
Yeah. What? You ain't going there for that shit pizza? Nah. Let me take you somewhere else. It's closer and bland. That's what you want. You want that chat, man. Yeah, that's what I like about local cabs. But we were going to talk about another talking point, but I'd like to talk about Billy's hair at the moment.
Billy, what you done to your hair, man?
Billy, please. We have to take a picture of this.
Billy's got a perm.
Yeah, we'll put this on there.
Billy's looking like Prince.
Billy, and it's not the hair. I like this. I like the look of this at the moment. Look at him posing.
Billy's looking like Spandau Ballet.
Look at him posing. Look at this.
Duran.
Look at Billy's little... Look at the picture that I just took. Look at her. Really posing next to the machine. Billy, I'm comfortable with your hair. I like your hair like that. Yeah. But you said something to me the other day that upset me a little bit.
What's Billy done now?
Can you shout out, please?
Billy's in the doghouse.
I said I'm going to grow it out.
He's going to get dreadlocks?
No, you know Bale. Bale grows his hair pretty long. I thought, yeah, why not?
He wants to do his hair with an Alice... You missed out of it. He said he wants to put an Alice band in his hair like Gareth Bale.
That's what all the UK footballers, whenever they go abroad, they always get the Alice band look. Who else is like that? Stephen Manaman. Yeah. He used to have a hair like that as well. They grow the hair out.
Billy, why?
Billy, just tell us. You want to be Argentinian, don't you? You want to be like Backstreeter with the long hair.
Yeah, he's getting a bit annoying, to be fair. I think I cut him off, but I think, fuck it, I'll let just grow it and see what happens.
I think Billy's got a gas by with a whole...
brush your hair.
We was talking about Italian guys a couple of weeks ago, innit? I think Billy's got a little... project going on. We're trying to get that continental Mediterranean look going on.
Well, I've got Italian heritage.
Have you got Italian heritage?
Come on,
hey! How Italian are you?
How convenient, Billy. All of a sudden you're Italian.
Huh? Ancestry on my mum's side.
How far back?
God knows. Could be ages, but I know.
We got excited there, you know. Billy, you need to look that see that there? That's a talking point, yeah. That could really get you. Come on, Willie. Yeah, Italian stallion.
I don't believe it, man. I had never heard him mention this before. I'm Italian too, Italian too. I'm Italian too, Billy.
Yeah,
I like pizza.
I've seen Funk eating pizza before. Yeah. I've never seen you eating pizza. How does that mean that? How does that mean that you're Italian? Yeah. How are you? Italian?
Do you use that line on the girls in Tinder?
They have asked me before. Oh, you look Italian, like. Yeah, boy.
Do you just send them back the Italian flag?
No. I would say Italian wink face.
Italian stallion wink face. You know what? We're gonna have to put that on a Tinder tail as well.
Fabio.
Yeah, that's what we call him. Billy's not Italian, is it? It'd be Fabio and surname. What surname would you give him?
Bilarucci.
Yes, Fabio Bilarucci. Great way to end the show, though. Can't lie. We've killed an hour. Oh, shout out to the Lioness saying it's been a while since I've checked in on the lads. Have a listen to a great podcast. Bless.
I came in as we're recording.
As we're recording, live tweet interaction. Someone else tweeted as well, and I didn't. Did we shout them out? This is how real we're keeping it today.
Oh, that was today as well. Dirty Freud.
Shout out to Dirty Freud saying he's all over the escape rooms that we spoke about in the last episode. Anyway, look, we've killed an hour now, and we've actually got something that's not really how to kill an hour-ish. Well, maybe it is. So we're going to try it out on something that you can listen to right after this. In the meantime, Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes. We'll big you up. If you don't know how to do that, we'll put a link in the description. Just click that, please. I've been Marcus Bronzy. That's at Marcus Bronzy on Twitter.
And I've been Funk Butcher at Funk Butcher on the Twitter.
There's many ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing one with us.
Yes.
And if you don't like chewing noises, you're gonna love the next episode. Safe.